L8 senior, Matt Myers. Bob Johnson is in his second year as head coach at Thief River Falls, and he is assisted by Al Buell. And Al's been there, for many years. And now, tonight, the Otters, as they do every home game, they have two young guys, elementary kids, who are Otter trotters for this game. And they are Taylor Ashworth and Ty Forsted. And they receive T-shirts, compliments of Mike Hastings at Godfather's Pizza. They also get to be a part of the pregame locker room and sit on the bench with the team during the game. Starting at guard for the Otters, 5'10 junior, Tim Erickson. At the other guard spot, 6'5 senior, number 25, David Newell. You heard Gary Schuler on the pregame say David is going to score 150 points in the next 10 games. We want him to shoot the ball. Number 31, 6'3 senior, Peter Draxton. Starting at a forward spot, along with number 33, 6'5 senior, Brent Ness. And starting at the post for the Otters, number 41, 6'4 junior, Justin Retzlaff. Erickson, Draxton, Newell, Ness, and Retzlaff for the Otters. Shervin, Coda, Lowe, Storvig, and Myers for the Prowlers. 61-50 Otters in Thief River Falls 2 weeks ago. Prowlers coming off a 60-49 win over Crookston in their last outing. The Otters were beaten in their last outing 57-49 at Moorhead. That was last Friday night. Otters at 9-3, the Prowlers at 3-8. Ninth grade tonight, Thief River won 35-19. B game was an overtime. Prowler win 54-52. And you know everything I know about this game right now, so here we go. Let's play some high school basketball. Newell goes in to jump for the Otters. And opposite him is Kelly Coda in the jump circle. And the ball is tipped and controlled by Retzlaff. Left side, Ness penetrating on Myers. Reverses it off the glass. No good. Tipped up over the basket by Newell. Retzlaff misses. Ness the follow-up. 4 shots before it drops, but it finally drops. And Brent Ness gets the Otters on the board first. Prowlers at midcourt with Shervin handling the basketball. We've got a trap set at midcourt with Peter Draxton, the point man, in that zone defense. Brian Lowe with the basketball. He'll shoot a 3. That's off the front of the rim, and Ness goes into the lane to pull it down on the defensive boards. He starts Erickson out of the backcourt, down to the corner. Retzlaff back out to Erickson into the lane. Ness wide open as he takes it up the lane, and he's hammered by Myers, who came around from behind to try to stop him. Brent was actually shocked when he turned with the ball and saw nobody there. Had an open alley to the hoop. Myers tried to catch up with him and wound up hammering him, so Brent will go to the free throw line to shoot 2. 7:18 to go, opening quarter. Otters have the first 2 points of the night, and Ness makes it the first 3. As the 6'5 senior, tri-captain, has the game's first 3 points. Second foul shot is in the air. That one is good also. Otters 4, Prowlers nothing. Draxton putting pressure on the ball as Shervin, the sophomore, passes it ahead now. Gets a return pass from Lowe. Now he's trapped. Double team, far side, fights through it, gets rid of the pass to Coda. Up the lane it goes to Myers. Myers will shoot off the glass, no good, and Ness grabs the rebound again. Outlet comes to Erickson, middle of the floor. Tim driving, free throw line. Stops the dribble, passes off to Justin Retzlaff. Enters it down low to Draxton on the dribble, takes it into the lane, off the heel, no good. And a nice board by Kelly Coda for Thief River. Coda's outlet pass to Justin Shervin. Brings it across to Brian Lowe. Now Shervin near the midcourt stripe. Here's Lowe, steps over the line, double team, reverses it now. Shervin has it. They feed to the corner. Back out to Lowe. Free throw line jumper is open. He banks it through. And Brian Lowe has the Prowlers' first point in this game. 4-2 Otters, 6:20 to play, first quarter. Retzlaff, left wing, driving on Myers, shoots the fadeaway at the baseline. That's off the iron. Good inside rebound position by Coda, who had blocked Newell off the board, and Coda gets the rebound and feeds it to Shervin. Shervin pounding the ball up the right side. Now bounce pass to the corner. Coda swings it back out to Lowe, up the lane for Myers. Off his fingertips out of bounds. That's the first turnover of the ball game. And the Otters will get it back with exactly 6 minutes to play. play in the opening quarter. They lead it by a basket as guard Jim Erickson moves it into the front court. Right side pass to Draxton on the wing. Prowlers playing man-to-man. Retzlaff has it. Myers is on him. Now Erickson, left side of the lane to net, feeds it through to Newell. Newell off the glass on the reverse. Good. David Newell, good, quick first step as he penetrated baseline and reversed it. And it's 6-2 now with 5.5 to play in the first quarter. Long pass for Coda is overthrown by Lowe, and it goes out of bounds. Otters get it back after the second Prowler turnover of the quarter. Here's Erickson setting it up against the man-to-man. Lowe is guarding him. He feeds left side to Retzlaff, back out to Draxton. Right side Erickson, down low to Newell. Newell takes the dribble, turns at the baseline, misses that turnaround jump shot, and it's grabbed by Myers. Lowe ahead, left side to Coda. Back out to Brian Lowe. Lowe, 5'10", sophomore guard, has the only field goal, only points of the night so far for Thief River. 3 minutes gone. Across the lane, the pass down low to Sorvig now. Knocked away by Erickson, who then falls down trying to pick it up as he has some contact with Shervin, and Shervin comes up with the ball. Back to the top of the key. Lowe feeds it ahead. Erickson intercepting as he anticipated that pass for Myers. And now up the floor in transition. That's what Bob Johnson is worried about. Peter Draxton finishes off the feed. The pass breaks. And it winds up as a layup. 8-2 Otters. 20-second timeout here for Thief River Falls. 20-second timeout. 8-2. Otters have the lead. Smith Evanson and Company, certified public accountants on Smith Evanson and Company, North Union in Fergus Falls. 4.5 minutes to play opening quarter. Otters 8, Prowlers 2. Dribbled up the floor by Shervin to the corner. Now across the floor. Here's Sorvig penetrating. Nice layup. Boy, he took it right to the hole. Good aggressive penetrating drive by Sorvig. And it's 8-4. Here's Ness down low for the Otters. Shoots over the basket. Offensive rebound and the putback. And that was Ness with the board and the basket. So Brent has 6 of the Otters' 10 points. And halfway through the first quarter, the Otters have a 6-point lead. It's 10-4. On the Otter Tail Telcom Cellular 2000 scoreboard. At that timeout, Prowlers made a personnel change. They brought Colin Schaefer into the game to replace Lowe, and Schaefer is passing it off on the wing. The three-point attempt by Shervin is no good, and it goes out of bounds off Newell on the rebound attempt. And now Justin Retzlaff is coming out. Justin Arneson is coming in. 5'10" junior, whom his coach refers to as instant offense. Justin can put points on the board in a hurry. Very quick. Penetration by the Prowlers in the lane. Coda passes it back out to Sorvig. He finds Shervin up high against Erickson. Shervin working it off. Coda to the corner. Now down low. Coda is fouled by Newell. Well, hand checked by Newell. That's the first Otter foul. So each team with 1 foul. We have 3:24 to go in the opening quarter. Prowlers will pass it in from underneath. Coda takes it right side of the lane, uses the glass and hits it. Nice job by Kelly Coda. And the Otters lead by 4, 10-6. 3:15 to play, first quarter. Erickson baseline to net. Back to Erickson. Has a good look from three-point range. That rattles the cage, no good. Newell is there. Good offensive putback. David Newell with 4, and the Otters have doubled the Prowlers output at 12-6 with 3 minutes to play in the quarter. Lowe off the bench getting ready to report back into the lineup for Thief River. Here's Shervin, the 6-foot sophomore, kicked by Erickson. Breakaway layup, 2 more. Erickson has his first scoop, and it's 14-6. The Otters have their biggest lead as they put full court man-to-man pressure on. Here's the inbounds to Colin Schaefer, and we have a timeout taken by Thief River at the time. They will have a hoop for Thief River, but the Otters have also caused some turnovers. 4 Thief River turnovers. 2 of those turnovers leading directly to breakaway layup baskets. Well, now Draxton putting some pressure on again. They're going to track the ball handler over the midcourt line, and a good job by Schaefer to get rid of it. Otters have gone back into the zone. Pass is tipped by Newell. They play a little zone and a little man-to-man here in the early going. Prowlers will pass it in with Colin Schaefer right in front of the Otter bench. to the floor, but could not control it. Ball will be passed in from across the way by Deep River. Schaefer works it into low. Ball knocked away by Arneson, and it goes off Lowe's and out of bounds. Side is Christensen. You heard Coach Schuler on the pregame show talking about how Titus turned his ankle in practice the other day. So he is a competitor, and he's got it wrapped and out there ready to play some ball. Otters are deep at the guard spot with Arneson and Christensen out there now. Through the lane, the pass to Braxton in traffic. We've got a lane violation or travel. The travel against the Otters. That is their first turnover of the ball game. Comes with 2:03 to play in the opening quarter. Otters off to a good start, leading 14-6 over Deep River. Schaefer against Braxton, turns away from his pressure. Now Lowe is trapped, gets it right back to Schaefer. Prowlers are handling the trap well. As soon as the double team comes, they get rid of the ball. Only one time that they really had some trouble with that. Bounce pass back out to Schaefer. The three is open. He'll shoot it, and he'll hit it. Colin Schaefer with a three. The game's first three-point field goal, and that cuts the Otter lead to 5, and now the Prowlers are back in a half-court zone. Arneson, the open three at the other, and that's off the front of the rim. He follows, gets his own rebound, shuffles it to Braxton for the layup. A great job by Arneson, following his shot and getting the rebound, and then finding Braxton for the open two-pointer. 16-9. The Otters are up by 7 with 1:10 to play first quarter. Double teaming Lowe across the floor to Schaefer. High post pass to Myers. He hasn't touched the ball much. Here's Lowe. Three-pointer, good. Brian Lowe has 5 points. 16-12. Pair of three-pointers from Schaefer and Lowe have cut the Otter lead to 4 with under a minute to play in the quarter. Titus Christensen, left side, back to Justin Arneson. The open three. That's off the front of the rim, no good, but Newell with the offensive rebound. He went up above everyone and tipped it in off the glass. And Newell with 6 points. 4 of them have been just like that on offensive rebounds. And the Otters do have 4 rebound baskets. Baseline pull up by Coda is good. Prowlers have found their shooting touch. 18-14. Otters by 4. Christensen to Arneson. Three-point area against the half-court zone. Down to 20 seconds remaining. The Otters are going to hold it for a last shot against the zone as they set it up in the half-court. Arneson with the basketball. 10 seconds on the clock. Christensen takes it. Gives it back to Arnie. Down to 8. Now here's Arneson. 5 on the clock. Arneson behind the back on the dribble. A step in front of the foul line. In and out. As the rebound is pulled down by Coda. And that is the end of the first quarter. The Otters lead at 18-14.
Hi, Dad. We love you, Dad. Good night. If it's going to be in his office, well, you know him. He's up all night. We'll never get to use it.
Integrity Computer Systems, a system you can fight over. A system you can trust.
Well, Deep River had the ball stolen by Ness on the first possession. Then he stepped out of bounds, and now on the inbound pass, Titus Christensen intercepts it. Here come the Otters up the floor. Dusty Cassette taking the shot, no good. Now Arneson penetrating, kicking it to the corner. Cassette has it. Back to Arneson. Cassette, Arneson, Christensen. Ness and Newell on the floor to start the second quarter for the Otters. We have a foul on the penetration. Ness was driving baseline. He drew the foul from Colin Schaefer. Schaefer is out there with Lowe and Myers, Coda and Sorvig for Deep River Falls to start the second quarter. Christensen, three-point area to the corner to Cassette. Back out to Titus Christensen. The three on the way, that's off. And Myers grabs the defensive board. And I'm sure Bob Johnson talked about boxing out, getting inside position on the boards, and not letting the Otters have 2 or 3 looks every time up the floor. When they miss that first shot, he doesn't want to get another one. Prowlers miss, rebound Newell, up the left side Christensen, penetrating off the glass with his shot, and it's pulled down by Sorvig. Here come the Prowlers out of the backcourt with Lowe. 1 minute gone, second quarter. Otters up by 4, 18-14. They have not trailed. Arneson went for the steal, wound up in the third row, and now Prowlers on penetration draw the foul. Cassette gives the personal. That's his first, and it is team foul number 2 against the Otters. Each team with 2 team fouls. Sorvig leaves. Shervin returns. Shervin, the sophomore guard, looking to put it in play. play. Fires it out front to Beck, leaps up and intercepts it. He breaks in one-on-one with Schaefer, and we've got a foul call that's going to be a block on Schaefer. The official, Chuck Everett, almost went to the head for a charge. Bob Johnson's asking him about it. So Cassette will go to the line. That foul on Colin Schaefer is his second. Cassette shooting two. And Dustin, a 5'11 junior, looking to get in the books tonight, and he misses off the front of the rim. No good. Otters have the only 2 points from the line so far. They're now 2 out of 3 after that miss. Prowlers have not had a free throw attempt yet in this game. Second one is in the air. That one is off the iron, no good, and it's rebounded by Coda. And he passes off to Brian Lowe. Lowe passes it over to Sherman. Sherman in the front court, now to the corner. They throw it away. Prowlers have their 9th turnover, and with 6:41 to go in the first half, the Otters making substitutions here. Erickson is back in. Retzlaff returns as well, and Peter Draxton is back in. So those three join Brent Ness and David Newell on the floor. Coda, Schaefer, Myers, Sorvig, and Sherman out there for the Prowlers. Here's Retzlaff whopping the pass, looking across to Draxton, down low to Ness, baseline, double team, kicks it into the lane. Erickson pull-up jumper off the heel, and a good rebound by Sorvig. He's been a presence on the boards here in this second quarter. 6:10 to go, first half. Otters lead it, 18-14. Nobody scored in the second. Left side corner shot open for Coda. He nails it. And it's put on the line. That's a 2, but now the Prowlers are within 2 points. It's 18-16. And now Retzlaff for 3. Justin buries the 3. His first field goal of the night. And the Otters are on top by 5. Their biggest lead has been 8. The Prowlers have not held a lead yet in this first half. On the right side, Sherman kicks it to the corner, now gets it back, fires it across. Colin Schaefer goes into the free throw line, pulls up, off the glass with his shot, offensive rebound, Sorvig, and he walks. 10 Prowler turnovers. The Otters have 2. Ness gets a 3 there for the Otters as Arneson returns. And with 5.5 minutes to play in the first half, the Otters are on top by 5. It's 21-16. On the Otter Joe.com Cellular 2000 scoreboard. Here's Erickson. Right side to Draxton. Back to Erickson. Reverses left side to Arneson. Arnie wafts it into the post, and it goes off Newell, and then is touched by the Prowlers, and Schaefer actually could not hold on to it and went out of bounds. Tried to save it, but threw it up off the back of the backboard. Retzlaff takes the inbound to the court, gives to Erickson. Erickson inside, beautiful pass, and Draxton with the easy lay-in. Draxton getting free behind the defense. And it's now 23-16, Otters by 7. Low, high post Myers. Passes off to Sherman. To the corner it goes, Schaefer. Now Sherman being guarded by Draxton. Sherman has it again. Corner, Schaefer, three-pointer off the rim. Rebound position by Newell as he out-battled Myers inside. Here comes Erickson, penetrating, and he was slowed down. Do we have a foul? Yes. It looked from here like it may have been Sherman on the ball, but he must have been on the arm. So Sherman gets the foul, his first team foul number 4. No shots involved, it was on the drive. Brendan Dees is in, David Newell comes out. Prowlers make a substitution also as Darren Bjorkness is in, a 5'10 senior. And Myers will get the rest. Bjorkness seen floor time for the first time tonight. Retzlaff penetrating on the wing, passing it off. Dees has it at the point. Brendan against Schaefer, passes off to Justin Retzlaff. Down low to Draxton, fights for the shot, in. Good job by Peter Draxton. He's got 8 points. And the Otters are up by 9. It's 25-16. They apply pressure. Low working against Erickson. Draxton comes over. They double team, and the pass across almost picked off by Arneson, but instead they get the ball to Sorvig, who hits a free throw line jumper. 25-18, 4 minutes to go, first half. Retzlaff penetrating, shooting, hitting. Justin Retzlaff with 5. Otters on top again by 9, and again applying full court pressure, man-to-man. Here's Shervin against Draxton, coming out of the backcourt, 3:45 to go, first half. And we're going to have a blocking foul on Draxton. Peters first, team foul number 3. Shervin did a good job, the sophomore guard. He was going right at Draxton. Draxton was playing him tight, and Shervin was moving right into him. And Peter kept backpedaling, and finally there was enough contact that they blew the whistle. And now, risky pass from Shervin on the inbound, sails over the head of Schaefer, trying to come all the way across the floor to get the ball inbounds from the far side. And it results in Thief River's 11th turnover of this first half. Now Myers is back into the game. So it's Myers, Lowe, Schaefer, Sorvig, and Coda on the floor for Thief River. Otters go with Erickson and Arneson and Keys. Retzlaff and Draxton. Retzlaff finds Draxton. Now Arneson in traffic, turns, shoots, misses the shot, but is fouled. And that foul against Sorvig will put Justin Arneson on the line. No, it will not be a shooting foul. It was before the shot was released. So it is the 5th team foul against Thief River, but no free throws. Arneson has the ball underneath and will throw it in. Bounce pass to Tim Erickson. Penetrates toward the lane, spins to the baseline, in and out on a little hook shot at the baseline. Myers the rebound, and Lowe gets it on the left sideline. High post to Coda, kicks it to the corner, and he overthrows the pass again. Prowlers have had a hard time with the pass to the corner. They throw it away 4 or 5 times like that. They have 12 turnovers. And with 3:14 remaining in the first half, the Otters lead it by 9 and have the basketball. 9 points is as big a lead as the Otters have had tonight, and they hold it currently. Erickson brings it right side. Penetrating Arneson into traffic, pitching to Retzlaff, and it's off his hands and out of bounds, and we have 3 Otter turnovers now. Christensen, Newell, Cassette, and Ness all coming back in. Arneson will stay on the floor. 3:02 to go, first half. Otters and the Prowlers, subsection. What subsection is section 4, competition. I said section 4, didn't I? Section 8, hockey, section 4. Ball goes out of bounds, far side, and who was the last touch by? Prowlers lose the possession. So each team turning it over on their last possession. And the Otters with Justin Arneson moving into the front court. He penetrates past the defender, bounce pass into the lane, and Nick puts it in. Nice penetration, and Arneson is so successful in that situation when he penetrates the lane. He's an excellent passer, and when things open up underneath, he'll find them. 29-18, Otters by 11. They're going to have trouble getting it over. They're not going to get it over. The defensive pressure on the ball and that man-to-man full-court press causing the turnover as the Prowlers were about 5 feet short of getting it over the line, and Sorvig couldn't get rid of it, and the 10 seconds ran out. Turnover number 14 for Thief River. Otters turning up the heat on defense. 2:20 to go, first half. They are up by 11. Arneson to Cassette. To Ness in the corner. Fires it inside to Newell. Takes it to the hole. In and out. Boarded by Myers. He couldn't hold on to it. It's loose, and it goes out of bounds off the big guy. So Matt Myers in a scramble with it. Before it with Cassette and Ness. And it finally went off, I think, the heel of Myers' foot. Inbounds to Newell. Puts it up off the rim. Tips it in the lane. Ness scrambles for it and gets it in the corner. Finds Cassette breaking up the lane. Missed the bank shot. 2 minutes to play, first half. Prowlers back into the front court with Schaefer. Now outside to Sorvig for 3. Off the iron. Myers good inside position and the rebound basket. And that is the first basket of the half for Matt Myers, and it comes with a minute 47 to go in the first half. And the Otters are up by 9. Now Arneson fell down, picked it up, double dribble. He fell down, regained possession of the ball, and then forgot that he had used his dribble. So the turnover is a 4th for the Otters. Justin will come out. Minute 39 left. In the first half, the Otters lead it 29-20 on the Otterfield Telecom Cellular 2000 scoreboard. Pass thrown across the floor. Sorvig has it. Schaefer, Coda, free throw line, lobs it up the lane off Cassette, grabbed by Draxton, saves it. Got it to Cassette, 15th turnover for Thief River. Now Ness, side of the lane, picks it up, dishes off, Newell, pull-up jumper, yes. David Newell with 8 first half points, and the Otters up by 11 again, and they're going to pressure the ball man-to-man one more time. Prowlers behind the back, Schaefer at midcourt. They double team him. Ball is knocked loose, and Titus Christensen is guilty of the foul. It is only the 4th team foul of this first half, and it is the first personal on Titus Christensen. Prowlers will throw it in from across the way with 1:03 left in the half. Otters by 11. With the basketball, Björknes throws it ahead to Coda. Coda works the dribble, right side, pulls up, now gives to Björknes, overthrows the pass. Here comes Cassette on the breakaway layup for an easy 2. And Dusty Cassette now has 2 points. And the Otters are up 33-20. We've got a backcourt foul as again the aggressive defensive play leads to a little contact. And that foul on Dusty Cassette is his second personal. It's only the 5th team foul against the Otters. Each team with 5 team fouls, so neither team has been in a bonus situation yet. In fact, the Otters have shot 4 free throws and made 2. The Prowlers have not shot a free throw yet. 40 seconds left in the half. Otters by 13. Here comes Shervin against Draxton. Cassette comes around from behind, steals the ball, and again the breakaway, and he lays it in. There's that transition game. 4 points for Cassette, 17 Prowler turnovers. 20 seconds left in the half, and the Otters keep the heat on. It is a 15-point Fergus Falls lead. Here comes Sorvig, right side of the floor. Works it to the middle to Björknes. 10 seconds left. Björknes pounds it right side. We've got a Myers just knocks Cassette over. Dusty hit the floor pretty hard. So Myers, he is a load out there, and Cassette was intent on guarding his man, and Myers was breaking as Cassette was guarding him, and there was contact and heavy contact, and Dusty hit the floor pretty hard. Myers gets the foul. That will be his second. And he has to come out now, and Justin Arneson will replace him, and that is the 6th team foul against Thief River. So neither team has been in the bonus, and it doesn't look like either team will get in the bonus with 7 seconds to go in the first half. Otters will throw it into the backcourt. Now Newell gets it to Arneson. 5 seconds. Arnie behind the back on the dribble. Free throw line. Shoots from 15. Good. And time runs out as Arnie hits the basket at the buzzer. And the Otters dominate this first half. They hold Thief River to 6 in the second quarter and lead it 37-20 at halftime. Our second quarter. Second half action is underway as Jim Erickson takes the inbounds. The Otters getting the first possession of the half. Draxton to Retzlaff, top of the key, kicks it ahead to Ness. Off his hand, he retrieves it though. Now Brent goes baseline with it, gets a screen and takes it right to the hoop and converts. Retzlaff got a nice pick for him down low, and Brent Ness is the first player to reach double figures. That's giving him 10 on the night. And the Otters are up by 19. Half a minute gone here in the third quarter. Calvin Schaefer has the basketball. Got Schaefer and Dakota, Sorvig, and Myers, and then Björknes, the 5th player. The Otters starting their half-court zone defense. Newell and Draxton, Erickson and Retzlaff and Ness for the Otters. There's a 3 by Colin Schaefer. All 6 of his points coming on 3-point field goals, and it's 39-23. Right side pass is knocked away from Retzlaff by Myers, and the Otters have their 5th turnover as Schaefer works it into the front court against Draxton. Bounce pass comes near side to Björknes. Björknes with an entry pass into the corner to Sorvig. Back out, Björknes looks left side. Schaefer, challenged by Newell, drives in toward the baseline. And now back out front to Björknes. Björknes takes the dribble, returns it to Schaefer from the corner. That's off the iron. Weak side, rebound to Ness. Finds Erickson, sprinting up the left sideline. Lob pass to the hole, trying to hit Newell, and he overthrew the pass. Going for that alley-oop jam on that one. You don't get many opportunities to give that a try. They had one there, and the pass is overthrown. Now Justin Retzlaff is out. Justin Arneson is in with 6.5 to play, third quarter. Draxton applying ball pressure as Björknes walks it up. He's double-teamed. Back to Schaefer, high post Myers. Right side Björknes enters it to the corner. Sorvig driving baseline, puts it in the air off the glass, no good, and Newell skies for the rebound. Erickson ahead to Ness. Ness to the hole, missed it. Myers gets the board. Prowlers back into the front court. Björknes against Erickson. Having trouble with it, tied up, and a foul on Tim Erickson. Erickson's first, and that's team foul number 1 against the Otters. 6:04 to go, third quarter. Otters by 16. They had increased their lead to 19 with a field goal right away, but then a three-point field goal by Schaefer brought it back down to 16. Prowlers have hit 3 threes in this one. Björknes far side, lobs it to the corner. Now inside to Myers, nice speed. They work the ball well. Björknes, Dakota to Myers, and Myers has his second hoop. Justin Arneson to Erickson, cuts into the lane, pulls up short. Ness battling with Myers for the rebound. Ness tips it, Newell recovers. Otters will reset. Now Draxton inside. Nice pass to Ness. In traffic, he fights his way up and hits the shot. Brent Ness with a dozen. And it's 41-25. Otters again by 16 with 5:20 left in the third. Björknes to Myers, swings it left side, Schaefer. Down low baseline, Dakota. Back through Björknes. Here's Sorvig, right side, 12-footer, in and out. Boarded by Coda. Putback is there. And Kelly Coda has 8 points, and the lead is 14 with 5 minutes left in the third. Erickson to Ness. Baseline against Myers. Bounce pass delivered down low to Draxton. Rejected by Myers from behind. Draxton did a ball fake on Schaefer. He went for it, but then he went up for the shot, and Myers from behind knocked it away. Here's Ness looking. Throws it out to Draxton. Right side, Arneson into the lane. Ness goes up a little hook shot. That's no good. Newell the follow-up. Another offensive board and a putback for Newell, who has 4 of his baskets that way. He has 10 points tonight. Second player in double figures, joining Ness. Coda, baseline penetration, rejected by Newell as he swats it out of bounds. 43-27 Otters. Prowlers will pass it in on their offensive end underneath the basket. And it will be put in play by Nate Sorvig. He gets it into Myers to the baseline, and Myers is fouled by the Otters' Peter Draxton. And Matt Myers will go to the line to shoot 2. Draxton has his second personal. That is team foul number 2. We're going to get a 20-second timeout here before Myers shoots his free throws. 20-second timeout. Smith Evanson and Company, certified public accountants, on 34 left, third quarter. The Otters lead 43-27 over Thief River Falls. And at the free throw line, Matt Myers, who has 4 points tonight, and he misses the foul shot. Thief River has not taken a free throw until this moment. Myers with another attempt on the way. That one's too hard off the heel. Coda, the offensive rebound, he misses the shot in the lane, and Newell picks it off the defensive board. Erickson ahead to Arneson, behind the back on the dribble, side of the lane, stops the penetration, feeds it back to the corner to Ness. Now to Arneson at the top. Right side Draxton, looking inside, fires it into the lane. Newell is there off balance, falling, passes it off, and Ness is fouled as he penetrates. Newell did a good job to find somebody to get the ball to. He was in trouble. Coda with his first personal and team foul number 1 against Thief River, and we see Brent Ness back on the line. He was there in the first quarter, and he hit both free throw opportunities at that time. Ness with a dozen. It's 43-27, Otters by 16, 4:14 to go. Free throw on the way is good. Third quarter action from the Fergus Falls High School Gymnasium. Back into the lineup is Justin Shervin, replacing Kelly Kota. Boy, Ness is having a nice night. He had 6 first quarter points, added 2 in the second, and has 5 here in the third. He misses that free throw. Colin Schaefer has the rebound, and Schaefer will bring it out of the backcourt as we approach the midway point of the third quarter. Shervin has it, being guarded by Braxton, holding the ball. Now he dribbles it to the top of the key, looks back right side, passes it off to the baseline. Bjerknes finds Myers, squares from 12, short. Newell gets it and feeds it up the right side to Tim Erickson. Now Braxton, right corner, one dribble back to Erickson. Three-point area blocked off as he tried to cut into the lane, and the foul on Sorvig will be his second personal. Each team now with 2 team fouls in this second half. We have 3:43 to play, third quarter. Justin Arneson inbounds the ball. Erickson swings it left side to Draxton. Now Newell, high post. Along the side of the lane to Ness. Gives it right back to Newell. 18-footer off the side of the rim. Myers with the defensive rebound for Thief River. Here comes Shervin, the sophomore. Left side to Schaefer. Down to the corner it goes. Lob pass in for Myers. Broken up by Ness. Grabbed by Newell. First, second half turnover for Thief River. Here's Draxton in transition, and the layup is good. Boy, the Otters got it up the floor quickly. And Draxton now in double figures with 10. 46-27. Otters back on top by 19 with 3 minutes left, third quarter. Right side feed, Bjerknes. Looks back out to Shervin. He drops it inside. Myers turns, and Newell got a piece of it, blocked it, and then rebounded it. Ahead to Draxton. Pulls up, sideline, good. Draxton a step in front of the three-point arc. Peters got a dozen, and the Otters are up by 21 with 2:40 remaining. Timeout taken by the Prowlers. It will be a full timeout because Bob Johnson has no 20s left. So with 2:40 remaining in the third, it's the Otters 48, the Prowlers 27. We're back in 60 seconds. Otters 48, Prowlers 27 with 2:40 to play in the third quarter. Prowlers lob it inside to Myers. He was behind Retzlaff. He missed the shot, and Christensen clears it. Otters ahead to Andy Larson now. It's Christensen, Larson. Retzlaff to set for 3 off the rim. Christensen, the rebound, finds Retzlaff open, and he hits it. Brendan Dees is the other one on the floor for the Otters, as they have a fresh 5 off that Thief River timeout. Some contact in the backcourt, and Christensen is guilty of the foul. Prowlers have made some changes also. Titus has his second personal. Team foul is the third. Brian Lowe is back in. Schaefer's still out there. This is Josh Gallagher, a 6'1 junior, throwing the ball in. Sorvig is still out there, and so is Myers. Sorvig has the ball now. Double team, passes it off to Gallagher. To the top to Lowe. Up the lane for Myers in traffic, and he is fouled before the shot. And that foul on Justin Retzlaff, and that is his first. Team foul is the fourth in this second half. Prowlers will pass it in. Sorvig from underneath. And we've got a 5 count against Thief River. Nobody could get open. 19 Prowler turnovers. 50-27. Otters by 23 with 2 minutes left. Third quarter. Christensen to Gies at the point. Right side to Andy Larson. Andy's a student who transferred here from Detroit Lake. Here's Myers on the steal. Myers leading the 3-on-2, and then he throws it away as Brendan Gies hustles back on D. Brendan back the other way, pulls up from 15. Shot is blocked. Brendan scrambling to get it. He and Myers tie it up, and now Lowe picks it up. Lowe ahead to Sorvig, layup good. Lots of scrambling going on in that series. 50-29, 1:25 left, third quarter. Otters in charge here. Christensen, the 3, that's off. Tipped up over the basket by Retzlaff as he tried to control the rebound, but it comes to Colin Schaefer of the Prowlers. Schaefer against Gies. Screen set, and Myers sets the screen, and Schaefer hits the 3. Colin Schaefer has all 3 field goals from three-point range tonight, and now the lead is down to 18. Good run by the Prowlers. Christensen, three-pointer, short off the front of the rim. Myers boards it with under a minute left in the quarter. So the Prowlers finishing strong here in quarter number 3. Sorvig picks up the dribble. Passes it off to Schaefer, who ran into Myers, his own man, but he kept the ball going, and now Cossette is all over him at midcourt. Over to Lowe. Right side Sorvig, the 3 over Larson. That's short. The rebound goes to the Prowlers, and unable to keep it in their possession was Gallagher as he tried to keep it in at the baseline, but he threw it to the Otters. Cossette to Larson, and now Brendan Gies takes it at the point with 20 seconds remaining, third quarter. Christensen Puts it in Cassette's hands. Back to Titus. And now Geese out near midcourt. 10 seconds left. Third quarter. 8. And now Brendan starts to dribble in. 5 seconds. Brendan right side to the hole. Off the glass. And Geese converts. Well, Brendan Geese moving the basketball with under 10 seconds to go on penetration, and a nice job by Brendan to get it down. And the Otters end the third quarter leading by 20.
Good night. If it's going to be in his office, well, you know him. He's up all night. We'll never get to use it.
Integrity Computer Systems, a system you can fight over. A system you can trust.
Underway fourth quarter, Matt Kempstead, number 32, a 6'2 senior, is in the ball game for Thief River. He's in for the first time. Dustin Cassette with a foul right away on the inbound. That's team foul number 5, personal number 3 on Cassette. Also into the ball game for Thief River is Zach Bosch, a 5'10 junior. Shot will drop, and we've got a foul on Andy Larson. The shooter will be Darren Bjerknes. Bjerknes hits the 2-point field goal and will go to the line trying to convert a 3-point play as Andy Larson picks up his first personal. Team foul is the 6th on the Otters. 52-34. Otters lead by 18 as Bjerknes goes to the line. And the free throw is good, so he does convert the 3-point play. That's the first converted free throw on 3 attempts for the Prowlers here in this game. Dustin Cassette with the basketball, one dribble, back to Titus Christensen. Christensen to the corner. Geese back to Christensen. Prowlers playing a 1-2-2 half-court zone. The ball thrown into Retzlaff, and we have a foul on Gallagher. So Josh Gallagher has his first, and that's team foul number 3. Gallagher, Bosch, Bjerknes, Matt Kempstead, and Colin Schaefer, the 5 on the floor for Thief River. So the Prowlers have used almost everybody on the bench. They've got a couple of guys who haven't been in. That's it. Retzlaff, 15-footer off. Tipped down low at the baseline and grabbed by Thief River. And here comes Bosch. Moving it ahead to Bjerknes, right side of the floor. Back out to Bosch. Enters it to Schaefer. Free throw line fade away on the way, and good. Colin Schaefer's got a nice night going. He has 11 points. He is the first Prowler to reach double figures. We have 7 minutes to go in the ball game. 52-37. The Otters are up by 15. They have led by as many as 23. Here's Cassette at the top of the key. Right side feed to Larson. Driving in, feeding it back to Geese to the corner. Titus Christensen, three-pointer, and it's good. Titus has his first point. And the Otters are up by 18 now. There's Geese applying pressure, comes up with a steal in the corner. He starts to penetrate baseline. And we're going to have a foul called against Bjerknes. That is team foul number 4 now against Thief River. Bjerknes has his first personal foul. Ness, Newell, Erickson, Arneson, and Braxton are all back on the floor. Myers returns, along with Coda and Sorvig for Thief River. Bjerknes stays on, as does Gallagher. 6.5 to go. Otters by 18. Braxton with a basketball. Here's Newell, right side of the lane, guarded by Coda. Newell goes baseline, spins into the lane. Now back to the baseline, shoots the fadeaway, draws the foul, will shoot 2. 6:20 remaining. And here's David Newell at the line for the first time. He has 10 points. Otters have hit 3 out of 6 from the foul line. Coda has picked up his second personal. Team foul number 5 against Thief River. And Newell misses the free throw. Otters have 3 players in double digits. 13 for Ness, 12 for Braxton, and 10 for Newell. He misses both free throws. Otters rebound, and it is Ness reversing it underneath and getting his 14th and 15th points in this game as the Otters are back on top by 20 as we approach the 6-minute mark in the fourth quarter. Otters double team the ball. Here's Bjerknes, the open 3 off the iron, tipped back out, grabbed in the lane by Sorvig, resets it to Gallagher. Gallagher against Erickson, drives the lane all the way, dishing off now Coda, 12-footer, soft touch, swish. Coda in double figures with 10. He and Schaefer both in double digits. Here's Newell dishing to Ness at the baseline. Back to Newell through his hands, and it ricochets right back to Ness. Now Brent returns it to Newell. Looks across to Erickson. Tim worked the dribble and then gives to Draxton. 5.5 minutes left. Arneson penetrating. Ball blocked by Sorvig. Recovered by Thief River. It's a 2-on-1 with Erickson back. Lots of passing. No basket yet. 2 misses. Tip back out, and here comes Arneson on the break. Arneson for the layup. Good. Well, Thief River had a golden opportunity at the other end with a 2-on-1. May have been one too many passes for the first shot. They missed the shot, got a little too deep actually, and then the rebound was no good as well. Draxton strips the ball away, and here comes Erickson. Up the floor, Ness with the layup. Another transition basket. 17 for Ness. And the Otters lead at 61-39 on the Otter Tail Telecom Cellular 2000 scoreboard. We have 4:40 to play in the ball game. Prowlers with a basketball. Left side. On the far sideline, Bjerknes brings it back to the middle to Sorvik. Driving on Draxton. We're going to have a hand check on Peter, and we're going to have a 1-and-1 situation here. Peter with his third personal. He and Dustin Cassette, the only 2 players in the game with 3 fouls. Josh Sweatberg is in for the first time. Josh is a senior, 6'2" for the Otters, and Andy Larson returns also. Newell and Ness will come out. 4 minutes and 28 seconds to play in the ball game. The Otters are in control here, up by 22, but we'll see free throws by Sorvig. Well, looks like we have some blood on Sorvig's arm, so they'll have to clean that up before we can get back into the action. 61-39, the Otters have the lead. He's the guy that's shooting free throws, so they're going to let him clean it up so he can shoot the foul shots. Brendan Gies is going to come into the lineup for the Otters. Peter Draxton will come out. We're going to wrap that arm for Sorvig. The game tonight went overtime. Thief River Falls won it 54-52. Ninth grade game. Thief River Falls won it 35-19. I'll be in Thief River Falls Monday night, so the Spartan men's basketball team and Spartan ladies basketball team. They have a doubleheader action at Northland Community College, 6 o'clock and 8 o'clock. And you'll hear the games on AM 1020, KJ Oldies in Fergus Falls. And I know Wayne Rolfe will be there for KTRF in Thief River Falls as well. And again, we'd like to welcome our listeners in Thief River Falls tonight to the broadcast. We're live at the Fergus Falls High School gym with 4:28 left in the game, and the Otters leading by 22. And at the free throw line, Sorvig hits his first foul shot. He has 7 points. Prowlers have hit 2 out of 4 on the line tonight. The Otters have hit 3 out of 8. Second one on the way, and it is good. Thief River has hit all 3 of their fourth quarter free throw opportunities. And it's 61-41. Otters down low. They pitch it back out to Gies. Free throw line shot is good by Brendan Gies. Brendan with 4 points. Feature giving the Otters some good minutes at that guard spot off the bench. And it's 63-41. Prowlers have the ball near midcourt. Left side pass. Gallagher with it. Looks back to Myers. Myers right side having trouble handling it. Ball is loose. He's on the floor going after it, but he travels. Brendan came up with it, but he was sliding as he got the ball, and that's a travel. Ryan Carlson is in. Charlie Schoenhart is in. Erickson and Arneson will leave. And we have a timeout taken by the Otters. So let's pause for 60 seconds. 3:54 remaining in the game. It's the Otters 63 and the Prowlers 41.
I see Equal Housing Lender.
Charlie Schoenhart steals the inbound pass, and then Charlie messed it up. He was driving with the ball, and he got caught up between dribbles. He was one up to shoot, and he dropped the ball again, and it's a double dribble. Or a travel, I guess is what they called it. 9 turnovers for the Otters. And Gallagher is fouled by Gies, and Gallagher will go to the line. Brendan has his first foul. Josh Gallagher will shoot 2 shots. 3 minutes, 42 seconds to go in the ball game. The Otters up by 22. Their biggest lead has been 23. Gallagher makes it 21. That is his first point. Second shot on the way, and that's off the heel. Rebound on the offensive board, and then it's stripped away by Schoenhardt. Good steal by Charlie. Schoenhardt's a 6'4 junior. The Otters have used everyone, I believe, that is on the bench tonight and able to play. Left side, Larson shot won't drop. Swedberg the rebound, and Josh is going to the line. Good offensive board by Josh Swedberg. The foul on the Prowlers is on Gallagher. His second. Team foul number 6, and it will be a 2-shot situation here for Swedberg. Josh puts it up and off the rim, no good. Otters have not done very well on the free throws tonight. They're 3 out of 9, and Josh improves it a bit, 4 out of 10. First point of the night for Swedberg, 64-42 with 3:20 to go, and we've got a foul on Ryan Carlson. Or is it on Gies? It's on Ryan Carlson. Ryan's first. 9 team fouls against the Otters. When you get to 10, it turns into a 2-shot situation. Prowlers now make a substitution. Bjorknes comes out. Nick Drees is in, a 5'9 junior. Free throw, good. So Josh Gallagher has his second point. He's 2 for 3 on the line. Second one, good. So the Prowlers picking up 6 points here in the fourth quarter on free throws. And it's a 20-point lead for the Otters. Carlson is fouled as he passes it out, and Ryan will go to the line. Shervin picks up his second. The bonus is on, and Ryan Carlson, a 6'3 junior, is on the free throw line to shoot the 1-and-1. Ryan has been sick most of this season. He has not dressed for most of the games because of illness. His free throw is off the heel, no good, and rebounded by Shervin. Shervin will set it up now in the offensive end for the Prowlers. Back to the top of the key. Nick Drees has it. Right side pass. They bounce into the lane. It's loose, and it's grabbed by Schoenhardt. Another steal for the Otters. That's 24 turnovers for Thief River. Gies all the way to the hole on penetration, and Brendan has 6 points in this second half. Brendan's a 5'9 senior. He can spark them when he's out there. Some good depth on the floor at the guard spot for the Otters this year. Three-pointer off by Shervin. Gies up in traffic, trying to get the rebound. He's fouled, and Brendan's going to go to the line. And that's team foul number 8. And the foul on Josh Gallagher is his third. And the Otters are going to bring Aaron Kirshner in. Aaron has also been a victim of sickness in mono. Free throw good by Brendan Gies, 67-44. Otters have equaled their largest lead of the game, and now Gies misses off the heel. Prowlers get the board. 2.5 minutes left. Out of the backcourt, free throw line pass. Shot won't drop for Seth Harlow, who just came in. Swedberg gets the rebound. Now the loose ball picked up by Schoenhardt. He gives it off to Andy Larson. Larson is fouled, and he will go to the line to shoot the 1-and-1. Foul is on Nick Drees, his first. Now Aaron Kirshner and Brian Larrabee are in. Now the Otters have used almost everyone. They still have Jacob Dredlow. No, I didn't see Jacob dress, but he is. He's been another one who's missed a lot of the action this year, but he is dressed, and he may be in there too. Here's Andy Larson on the line. Front end of the 1-and-1. And it's good. Andy has his first free throw, the 6'3 junior. And now Thief River will bring Aaron Hendricks in, a 5'9 senior. And they have used everybody now. Everybody's been in the lineup for the Prowlers. 68-44, the 24-point lead is the largest lead of the game for the Otters, and Larson makes it 25 as he hits his second free throw. And with 2:10 to go, the Prowlers bring it up the floor, and the pass into the lane, there's another foul. And it's Ryan Carlson with his second. Two-shot situation again. So Seth Harlow is on the line for Thief River. Seth is a 5'11 junior. Shot is up and off the heel. No good. Now Jacob Grevlow will come in. And Charlie Schoenhart will come out. 2:08 remaining in the ball game. The Otters are going to go to 10-3. And the Prowlers will drop to 3-9 with the defeat. The free throw is good. Seth Harlow has his first point. It is 69-45. There's Brian Larrabee. 2 minutes left. Ryan Carlson on the wing for the Otters. Ryan takes the dribble. Now his pass, well, he wanted to go to Kirshner, and he threw it away. Otters have 10 turnovers. Prowlers really were hurt by the turnover in the first half. They had 17 turnovers. The Otters converted some transition baskets with regularity. They also hurt them on the offensive boards with 9 offensive rebounds in the first half, and 5 of them leading directly to baskets. Rebound of the missed shot by Grevlow. Here's Carlson feeding down low to Larrabee. Puts it up. Doesn't get the ball to drop, but he does draw the foul, and Brian Larrabee will shoot 2. And that foul on Seth Harlow is his first. And Larrabee on the line. 6'1" junior. Brian's first of 2 foul shots on the way and off the rim. No good. With the back rim and then the front rim. Another chance though for Larrabee on the line, and this one is in and out. Boarded by Gallagher. Outlet pass to Seth Harlow. Quickly ahead to Dries, and Dries took his eye off the ball and looked to see if there was anybody underneath the pass to, and it went through his hands and out of bounds. 25 turnovers for the Prowlers tonight. 1:25 left in the game. Here's Larson to Carlson. Ryan with the dribble across the floor to Larson. Goes down baseline, puts it up. Good. Andy Larson has 4 points. 1:10 remaining. Otters 71, Prowlers 45. The 26-point lead is the largest of the night for the Otters. Harlow misses. Hendricks rebounds, puts it up. Block shot Carlson. Recovered by Harlow, and now the shot from outside is good. Matt Kemstead gets the basket. 71-47. Larson into the free throw line area. Down to Carlson, side of the lane. Turnaround shot. Ryan Carlson has 2. And the Otters are up 73-47 with a half minute remaining. Gallagher dribbling on the wing against Kirshner. Now back out. They swing it left side. Hendricks to the free throw line. Kemstead back to Hendricks, top of the key. Returns the pass to Gallagher, stripped of the ball. Here comes Larrabee. Larrabee on the break for the basket, missed the shot. Kemstead gets the rebound. Prowlers 2-on-1 to the basket. Dries lays it in. His first point. 1 second to steal of the ball, and that's it. The ball game is over, and tell you that our fourth quarter